What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live talking about this upcoming DraftKings slate for the Clippers at Phoenix. So they're in Phoenix now. They traveled, so this is going to be another good series. In my opinion, I don't see, obviously, Kawhi playing these next two games because they're not going to be at home. So they already rolled Kawhi out. I don't imagine him coming back this series whatsoever. So this is going to be the Paul George showdown season. But before we begin, hit the like button for me. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. That helps me out a ton. As y'all know, I'm excited about this slate. The presenting sponsor of the show is Underdog Fantasy, so definitely sign up for that with best ball coming up for the NFL. We still have NBA contest and Pick'ems and Rivals. It's a fun app. Again, you can use my promo code down below when signing up because that will mean a lot to me. And like I said, we announced that I have hit over 20,000 views, which was pretty awesome in my opinion. I'm wanting to get to 100,000 now. That's the goal. So to the moon we go. I'm excited though to break down this slate for y'all. So again, Paul George with no Kawhi at 11-8. He's obviously taking over these games. He's going to have to get it done on the road. So in my opinion, Paul George, you cannot go wrong with him. Plain and simple. It's getting you over 50 points a game. I love him here at 11-8 price tag. It's going to be tough bidding him at the captain spot, but he's obviously a great utility player in itself. So either way, lock and load Paul George. So again, similar to what I did tonight with the Trae Young bold strategy. If we look back at that, I faded Trae Young, which personally was that risky? Yes. But did the injury help? Of course it did. But look at Devin Booker. This is similar to kind of what I'm thinking with of Trae Young. So Devin Booker, he has not been doing well. He has not eclipsed literally over 40 points so far in this series. He's gotten you around 30. And at 11,000 price tag, that's hard to pay off. That's obviously not doing it for you. So in my opinion, I'm fading Devin Booker. Chris Paul's price tag went up to 10.6. He's been kind of up and down this series, a little bit shaky. Again, I love the Suns here, don't get me wrong, but these prices are going to be tough now going into this slate. We're going to have to really make up our minds because if you want to get to Paul George at 11-8, you're going to have to really find some digging. So in my opinion, Chris Paul, is it worth it again? I think it's a good price, yes, but it's going to be scary trying to fade one of these guys up here. DeAndre Ayton, you cannot fade DeAndre Ayton here. Ownership will be there. If he goes off, the ownership that you have on him is going to be high, of course, but you're going to have him. He's just matchup proof here. I love DeAndre Ayton. He's going to get done compared to how Rudy Gobert was not. So, in my opinion, I love DeAndre Ayton. Looking at Reggie Jackson, he's still the secondary man. I love his upside at this price tag at 8.6. Mikal Bridges or Jay Crowder, good luck picking between the two. It was Mikal Bridges' night the other night. So, again, 7.6. I do like the price tag for Mikal Bridges. He's a mid-rated option. So, I like him more than Jay Crowder. Looking at Zubac, I think that price tag is still too cheap at 6.8. I love his upside that he brings to the table here. He's going to be a high-owned probability. So looking at Cam Payne, not really for me. I don't really want any of Cam. I just don't like it. I mean, I understand the viewpoint of it because he's on the second unit. He should be able to smash, but he's not seeing good minutes. So Terrence Mann, Batum, Morris. I like Terrence Mann coming off the bench, even though he's still seeing big minutes. Batum is just not getting it done in this series or seeing the minutes, so I'm kind of fading Batum as a whole. Marcus Morris, the injury still. I do like the price tag of him at 4.4. I think he can go off, yes, but it depends on if he's starting or not, first of all. And that knee is still kind of looking banged up, so that scares me. Cam Johnson is seeing good minutes now. His minutes are trending up, but at 4,000 with Nader back, it's kind of hard to trust, because I don't know what they're going to do with Nader's minutes, which we'll go talk about him pretty soon. And looking at Pat Bev, Leonard Kennard, I'd rather go to Pat Bev at 3.2. I don't trust Luke Kennard at all. Rondo, we don't even know if he's going to be dressed up. And looking at Dario Saric, 1.8. I don't like the minutes. Cousins isn't getting the minutes. Torrey Craig's not getting minutes anymore, obviously. But Nadar, he's seeing minutes now over Torrey Craig. So I should tell you something already. He saw 5 minutes and he got 2.5 points in 5 minutes, which is not bad, of course, but I want to see what they're going to do with his minutes in this game, because if his minutes are turning upward at 1,000, kind of like with Okongwu tonight with the Hawks, we saw it pay off. He got you 10 fantasy points and he was on fire, and that pushed you over the edge in cash if you played him. So in my opinion, he's a viable option at 1,000. If he was higher than 1,000, then I would say no, but given he's the bare minimum, I don't see why it wouldn't pay off. He should be able to see the court if he's seeing minutes over Craig now. So, and they're trying to dust him off, getting ready for next series if they win this. So, he's a good bench player and a good point per minute guy, so I don't mind it. But like I said, you're really going to make some tough choices up top. In my opinion, I want Paul George and I want DeAndre Ayton for sure. Those two guys, and then use your best judgment. I think it's, if I had a rank, it'd be Paul George, Ayton, Paul, then Booker. So, and then the mid range, I'm looking at Reggie Jackson, Mikal Bridges, of course. Zubac, I love. Terrence Mann, Marcus Morris is risky. And then going down to Nader is risky, but it's a valuable punt option. So that wraps up the slate for us, guys. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. Please hit the like button for me. Always subscribe and show me some love on Twitter. And that will wrap this show up for tomorrow's slate. So again, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope everybody has a good and safe rest of the night.